I'm gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order. Start with pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning.
Morning.
I will start with today's approval of today's agenda.
Make a motion to approve today's agenda.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of minutes of 12/2/2020.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented for December 2nd, 2020.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of claims for payment of 12/9/2020.
Make a motion to approve the December 9, 2020 claims for payment.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Angela, do we have everybody for the minutes?
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you. Next, we will, the utility permits, I have none. Secondary roads, Taylor, have at her.
Sure. So the bridge in Alden is closed this week. They've been working on it. The city decided they just wanted to leave it closed all night because they got some work to do in the area too. So it's just been closed for the week. So people think that it's not that far around, so people are getting by without it. Trying to cut off as many phone calls as I can. Like the sheriff's department got one the other morning because somebody wanted to let them know it was icy, and I'm going to explain our process to people so they know they don't. I'm not saying you don't have to call the sheriff, but we should be on top of it. Every day at 2 a.m., I have 2 employees wake up. By 3 a.m., they're on the road. They check the roads. One does one half county, one does the other. That way they can make calls by 4 a.m., and our trucks are on the road by 5. So I'm just trying to save the sheriff's department some work. I'm not saying there won't be times where it's not done, but you know, if it's after 7, 8 a.m., then yeah, you maybe make a call and make sure that we know to get there and there's a problem. But I'm just trying to help the sheriff's department out too. They got enough to do. They don't need.
And at that same time, there's typically 2 deputies in the county on the roads. Thomas is coming down from Ackley. So we have a lot of county people
Yep.
out that point of the day.
Yep. And Greg, sometimes Mark goes back to sleep, you know, but Greg will stay up from 2 a.m. on. That's his day.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
you know, so even if something, you know, if they don't call them in at 5, he is still kind of checking things if things doesn't get done. So, you know,
Good to know.
I trust those two. They know what they're doing every day, every day.
All right, good.
Thank you, Taylor.
Anything else for us?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Next we have is our cost allocation plan, a completed one for fiscal year 2020.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the completed cost allocation plan as presented for fiscal year 2020.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next I have is the auditor's monthly report.
Make a motion to approve the auditor's monthly report for the month of November.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the recorder's monthly report as presented.
Second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is a change of status in the assessor's office.
I'll make a motion to approve the change of status for the retirement for Don Nell, the county assessor. His last day of employment will be December 31st, 2020.
I will second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Don started here back on 1/13 of 1980. That's
Thank
been a
him
nice
for
term
his
for him.
years of service.
Any other discussion? Hearing no more, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Donna did ask who will replace him. I don't know if you want to explain the process now.
There's a committee that will get put together. between the mayors, the school board, and the supervisors, that will do a nominating committee. I don't have the paperwork in front of me. And then there's a choice of people that we can choose from for the replacement.
Mhm.
And then go forward from there. They have to be on this commission or on this list for us to choose.
Mhm.
From there, emergency management update.
Alright. Take this off because you couldn't hear me last time. So we're moving forward with the COVID stuff, and as you guys have been hearing in the news, the vaccine is making its way our direction. The federal committee meets tomorrow to decide on its emergency use authorization. After that, then numbers we're hearing are the last week of December. The pharmacies that have pharmacy agreements with the federal government to do nursing homes are getting their allocations. Has what our allocation is. Our first allocation is only 600 doses for healthcare workers, and everything else for that plan is under, I think it's Iowa Code 49 because it's critical infrastructure, so we won't be discussing anything else about the vaccination plan other than when a public, sometime in 2021, when a public open pod gets done, then we'll put that information out. But the rest of the behind the scenes planning for receiving, distributing, all of that is held confidential under Iowa Code for critical infrastructure. So there won't be any other discussions on that. And then from stuff going on this week, for those that see the tower and are being nuisanced by the main communications tower, I have been in communication as of an hour ago with the radio communications people, and we have people coming to work on those lights and tower lighting and make sure that it meets FAA standards and goes to red at night so that it's not bothersome. The white is the FAA default for 24-hour use. So it's a convenience that we go to the red, but the white meets the FAA standard to light that tower to keep it safe for those that have aircraft in the area. So, but we are working on getting that fixed.
Thank you. Any other questions, Thomas? Let's go ahead and go to public comments. Should be able to unmute.
Lance, this is Donna.
Go ahead.
I realize Thomas said that he can't really discuss further plans, but I do have a question. Of the initial doses that will be sent to Hardin County, I know he mentioned 600 doses for healthcare workers. Does that mean that there will be 600 first doses and hope another allocation comes in time for the second dose? Or does that mean there will be 300 first doses and then the other 300 saved for a second dose?
We had that question and we've discussed that, and per state guidance and federal guidance, it is those 600 doses go out and they assure us that in 21 days, when it is time for the second dose, that the second dose will be available.
Okay, thank you.
Any other public comments? Hearing no more public comments? Let's go to other business.
I have no other business.
I have nothing. Budgeting workshops are going well so far.
Okay, then I could ask for adjournment or recess.
Move to adjourn.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say
Aye.
aye. Motion carries. We're adjourned.